we are going to go into skip the line hacks.
Sure.
So the idea I have for the pod, I explain this all the time, is essentially like I thought about kids in a classroom coming outside or whatever, adults, church, wherever, a gathering, a concert. It's really hot. There's one water fountain. Everyone rushes and queues up. But how do I get to the front of the line if I'm coming out in the back? Or I got a slow start? Or I had to put my shoes on and everyone's already out there? Is there a way that there's another water fountain up the stairs, around the corner, etc., etc.? Can I negotiate with the guy in front to let me get in front without making everyone behind me pissed off and also being ethical? It got my brain working, and then also obviously hacks. You've had a career. How old are you?
37.
You're 37. You have 37 years of life experience. You have millions of dollars in real estate traded transactionally. You passed the bar exam. How did you hack that? What could you share with someone, maybe one or two things, Adam, they just pop in your mind, man, I wish, don't do that again. Look, this is something you should really explore. This is something that, someone can take to the bank. Per Adam Stone, Skip the Line Hacks 1 and 2 coming at you.
I would say network and build a network with intentionality in terms of what specific things you're looking for and what specific things you think might help you. If you're looking for, being in real estate, then obviously you want to focus on real estate investment or real estate groups and then figure out from there what your niche might be or what your passion might be specifically. But I think that's been the biggest thing for me, is really just having a lot more attention to find not only real estate groups, but real estate investment groups in the certain areas or the certain kinds that, I'm trying to learn about, and finding people who are doing things and, learning from them, not trying to reinvent the wheel necessarily or act on a silo when, there are a lot of people around you that are doing the same things that you would like to do. And they're willing to teach you if you can find the right person and provide the value. And I wouldn't say that, we were talking about earlier, I don't mind, I want any aspiring attorney at any stage, whether they're in elementary school or, already practicing, to reach out. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to add my time and tell you and provide as much value as I can. But I would say that...
Interesting, because I think it took me 6 months to get you on the podcast, so...
I didn't even know you had a podcast until last week. I swear.
I'm just kidding, man.
But I think there are people who want to help other people. Not everybody is, but finding people like yourself, Jonathan, finding people like even Dion Westbrook, who's in this office.
Shout out Dion Westbrook.
Yeah, another neighbor.
Anthony Ramirez.
Yeah, exactly. People who want to learn, but also want to teach. And I think that we're always learning and teaching.
The law of reciprocity, bro. People that are practicing it. All right. Skip the line hack from Adam Stone, guys. Number 1, network with intentionality. I am interested in this thing. Who is doing this thing? Where can I find out more about this thing? Where can I go and talk to people about this thing? And then he went on to say, as you get into that thing, you can become more specialized in the area of that thing and sort of zone in and hone in on that. Number 2, you got another one for the people?
Yeah, I would say, to pair with that, don't be afraid to be vulnerable, because when you're putting yourself in those situations, there are usually going to be situations that you're not as familiar with, around people that you don't know yet, and areas where you're not the smartest person in the room, because you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. You want to be able to learn from people and be able to soak up the value that people are willing to provide when you're looking to learn about these different areas. So, that means having the self-confidence that you may not know everything, or you don't need to know everything, and it's okay if you don't, and not to try to compete with anybody in that aspect. Just be humble and be ready to learn and add value where you can.
Love it so much. Today I went and shot a bow for the first time. I'm buying one. I'm going hunting.
Did you hit anything?
The target. But again, to your point, you're vulnerable. Like learning something new and having someone very, very experienced teach you and have their eyes on you is a thing in itself. Walking to a room and you're the least experienced person there is a thing. But Adam makes an amazing point. Again, guys, I talk about it all the time. Get out there, get after it. Get started, earn your stripes, learn, ask questions, be humble, get a mentor. All these things, he's doing it. Like, we did not sit and talk about what his hacks were going to be, skip the line hacks, And you guys have heard me talk about it all the time too, and it's going to be consistent. I can already tell you. I think you're guest number 20, over and over and over and over again. It's a common thread between people who are finding success in life. You got to walk through that fear on the other side of it, guys. And it's fear. It's real. It's concerning. Your brain is like, I don't like this. When you walk through it and trust, hey, this is going to get better. This is going to get easier. Guess what, guys? It does. And you're happy every single time you do it.